Happy Friday, baby. Welcome to the I Love CVille Show. My name is Jerry Miller. Thank you kindly for joining us on the I Love CVille Network. Friday means live music, and Lily Garay's in the house, baby. Singer, songwriter. She's going to play count them five songs that are near and dear to her heart. We're going to help welcome the weekend a little bit quicker for you guys. Friday afternoon, I hope you have a cold beverage in your hand, and if not, I hope one is on the very near horizon. We'll welcome Lily to the show in a matter of moments. You can join us on the discussion by putting any comments or sharing any perspective about Lily and her songs in any of the chat boxes on the 7 Facebook pages that you're watching this program on. I'm happy to relay that perspective, just like I'm about to do from Cecilio. He says, "Hi, Lily. Can't wait for this show." Give it a like, give it a share on any of the channels that you're watching. Let's thank some of the programs, some of the sponsors that make this program possible. First, one of our favorite clients, ladies and gentlemen, Intrastate Pest and Service Companies. This business started in 1969 with the first generation. He had one truck, he had sweat equity, and he had a dream to build a business, and that was Mr. Wells. Today, this business is 4 family generations strong, almost 100 employees, in a Commonwealth, yes, a Commonwealth-wide footprint, and that's Intrastate Pest and Service Companies. One of our other favorite clients, ladies and gentlemen, is the good Dr. Scott Wagner of Scott Wagner Chiropractic and Sports Medicine. Who's got your back? Dr. Wagner's got your back. We came up with that tagline, "Who's got your back?" right here at I Love CVille. We are very proud to manage the image, the branding, the advertising, and any kind of marketing for both Dr. Wagner and for Intrastate Pest and Service Companies. I have the easy job. All I have to do is sit in front of this microphone and be myself. I freaking love it. The guys that have the hard job, this gentleman, Harris Tolber, this gentleman, Judah Wickhauer, Lauren Linsky. Let's have some fun, HT. Let's have a hell of a lot of fun. It's Friday, baby. It's payday. It's payday. Let's go to the studio cam, and let's welcome Lily to the show. Lily, you immediately make I Love CVille look much more beautiful, and then you're going to bring some singer-songwriter talent first.
Yeah.
¿Qué pasa? How are you?
I'm doing really well. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you
We love a
kindly.
good Friday.
I love Friday.
Yeah, it's a great day.
Put yourself into perspective.
Okay. I just graduated college.
Okay, where'd you go?
I went to Southeastern University,
Okay.
best school,
Okay.
down in Lakeland, Florida. I have been doing music since I was 4 years old, but I love to have the disclaimer that I'm not a genius or a music prodigy. Just happened to start at 4. And I've been doing it professionally since I was like 12, 13. I just put out an album 2 months ago, maybe 3. I'm really bad with time. June 1st. And then I just released a single last Friday. So today's our week anniversary of the acoustic version of Falling, which you'll hear today. And have a couple more songs coming out next month that are acoustic versions of songs that have kind of picked up some traction through Spotify editorial playlists. I
love it. I love it. She's going to play 5 songs. We're going to get to that in a matter of moments. Let's thank some of the people that are watching. Colin Bryan says, "Que pasa?" Jeffrey Ingram is in the house. Give it a like and a share on any of the channels we're watching. Harris Tolber, we're streaming right here to Instagram. My friend, Lily's got us thinking. We're going to be doing this with I Love CVille next week. Orion Farouk, the talented musician, is watching right now. Caton Reynolds from the front porch watching right now.
So
Paul
no pressure
Johnson,
is what you're saying.
Kristen Schultz watching right now.
Thanks,
the
guys.
Jefferson and the Southern.
Hey, I just emailed the
Watching right
Southern.
now.
I want to open up for shows.
Well,
so
this is a good audition for you.
that'd be great.
Before we get to your first song, musical inspirations. Talk to us, please.
Yeah, so right now I'm finding a ton of inspiration from Chelsea Cutler. She's probably my age, so around 22. She is a female producer, songwriter, singer. She's just doing really incredible things and has grown her following. Been following her from like 2,000 followers to now I think she's upwards of like 200,000 on Instagram, but you've seen the transformation, and I think that it's really inspiring that there's a young woman out there who is pursuing what she loves, and she's succeeding at it. So I'm drawing a lot of inspiration from her right now.
I love it. Who else?
Oh, gosh, my friend Joey Ramirez.
Joey Ramirez. That's underground, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know Joey Ramirez.
His artist name is Of the Land.
Okay.
I had the humble opportunity of co-writing with him, and it was an incredible experience. I was super anxious about it, and we ended up writing a song in like 2 hours. I just really respect him as a songwriter. He knows what he's doing, and he, how do I say, like, he just puts his all into it, and he's like very talented and cares a lot, which I really admire. And then Jacob Samario, he owns English Oak Recording. He's here in town, and I have a lot of inspiration from him. He just is so young, he's talented, and he really cares. And I think I'm really into artists that care about what they're doing.
I love it. I love it. Favorite things to do? I'm gonna bet you're gonna say spend time with family.
I'm such a quality time person. I really am. I love one-on-one time. I love group hangouts. Anytime that I'm with people is my favorite time of the day, and I get really sad when I'm like by myself for more than an hour, which is kind of bad. But I love my friends. I go over to my brother's barbershop every now and then just to get a hug because
we
I
love you,
him.
Fernando.
Love you, bro.
We love you, homie. We're gonna welcome you back on this program. Lenny Torres says, "Woohoo, yay, Lily! Can't wait for you to play some music." Wendy Torres says, "Saludos."
Hola, Wendy. They are not related.
You're getting some props as well from, is it Keon Millibaro?
I do not know.
Well, they're saying watch it on Lily's Instagram right now.
Sweet.
So you're a popular gal right now. Say what up, Instagram.
What's up?
Give it a like and a share on any of the Facebook pages you're watching. If you want to relay some commentary to Lily, I'm happy to relay it to her. Just put it in the chat box anywhere. All right, first song, Harris Tolber. Harris Tolber, Judah Wickower, get in the mix over here. I want you to tell us about the first song after you play the song.
Sure.
But I know what my role is on Music Fridays. And you know what that role is?
To listen and
to
chill.
shut the hell up and let you do your thing, Lily. Okay. So introduce first the song we're about to hear. Judah, sliding over, please.
Sweet. So this song is called Your Love, and I'll give an explanation for it after.
All right.
This love's the thing no one can take away. It's you and me. I know you're here to stay. If I know one thing, it's that I got your love. If I know one thing, it's that I got your love. I got your love, got your love, got your love. Oh, I got your love, got your love, got your love. And this love's the thing no one can take away. It's you and me, I know you're here to stay. You keep my gaze like a hurricane. If I know one thing, it's that I got your love. If I know one thing, it's that I got your love. I've got your love, got your love, got your love. I've got your love, got your love, got your love. You move heaven and earth just to keep me close. Oh, you move heaven and earth just to keep me close. If I know one thing, it's that I got your love. If I know one thing, it's that I got your love. I've got your love, got your love, got your love. Oh, I've got your love, got your love, got your love.
Nice.
Thanks.
Talk to us about the song.
Yeah, so I wrote it last spring in the office of one of the professors at school. And I was just feeling really frustrated with a lot of the music I was listening to. And I really wanted something new, something that hadn't been done before, but something really simple. And that's where the idea of Your Love just came out of. It's just this idea that this love is so good. It moves heaven and earth, and that in itself is powerful enough to, I think, carry the song. And I produced it myself. And
Get out.
Yeah. And then Spotify picked it up and put it on New Music Friday. And so it's just been gaining a lot of traction these days. And it's really cool to see something that I created myself just be also received well, because it came out of a place of frustration and with the hope that people would love it as much as I loved it, and just trying to be what I want to see. If that makes sense.
You write a lot of songs about love, love loss, love gain, vulnerability.
I think that would be like a mix of my songs. It's not just one theme or one person or thing that I'm talking about. It's definitely a spectrum of just different ideas. But the songs that I'm going to sing today are all very, I would say, more on the encouraging side. Just because it's Friday and I feel like nobody needs to cry on a Friday.
You want to help us get after it.
I want you to just chill today.
I love it. I
Yeah,
love it.
the
Ryan
weekend
from
is
Disco
here.
Risque is watching right now.
Hey, how are you?
Linnea White is giving you some big time
she
props.
owns
Darling
the Boutique on First Street.
Yeah, she's giving you props.
She's like 2 minutes away.
David Varel, who I believe, David, are you in the Outer Banks? Says you have a great voice.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Anna Lorenza.
My sister.
Yeah, she says, big sister, you are so beautiful. I am so proud of you.
I'm gonna
and I
cry.
guess
I
I'm
love
next
it.
on the show. Mark Shelton giving you some props right now.
Oh, thank you.
And I want to correct something here because I messed his name up here and he's correcting me. Keone
Keone.
is
Okay.
giving you some props. He's
Yes,
saying-
what's up, Keone?
Yeah, yeah.
I was just with him in Jersey last weekend.
He's watching in New York City.
Yeah.
You got Anna watching in San Diego.
Yep.
Give it
California.
give it a like, give it a share on any of the streams that you're watching. Let me throw this to you. How do you find personal inspiration for songwriting? Because that is the epitome of vulnerability.
Yeah. A ton of my inspiration comes out of frustration. I'm a firm believer that you are given what you are given, and you do what you do with that. And so you can either stay in this place of frustration, or you can do something with that. And so I don't want to say 100% of the time I do something great with it, but I think a lot of the time I really just try to remember my purpose in life, and then let that drive me and motivate me to just write I don't know, the writing just comes sporadically. Sometimes it's like at midnight or 1 a.m. around a lake, or it's 12 p.m. and I'm grocery shopping. So it's a variety.
So what are you using? Are you using the notepad on your iPhone?
Oh yeah,
constantly?
100%. Voice memo and notes.
Yeah. Because you don't want to forget or lose the inspiration. I get a lot of this too, and I feel like if I don't have something to immediately put it down, I risk forgetting it.
Yeah. Sometimes though, I'll have something really great and I want it just for me, and I don't know if that's selfish, but I definitely won't even write it down, and then I'll forget about it. But in that moment, it did something for me, and
David
it's a definite
Varel.
balance.
David Varel says you're fantastic. He says he's watching in the Outer Banks.
Sweet.
Literally have folks watching outside Chicago right now, in New York City, in Cali, in Florida, across Central Virginia. I see the Southern on the feed right now as well. All right, Lily.
Yeah.
Song number 2.
Let's do Lifted.
What are we gonna hear?
We're gonna hear Lifted.
Lifted.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
a co-write I did with David DePerez, Isabella Pierce, and Genesis Feliciano.
Okay.
Cool. What would we do with no limits? And one foot in front of the other. I'm reaching for something, I can almost taste it. I'll see you in my haze. I'm barely floating, but I know you're with me. I'll see you in my haze as the fog is lifting, as the fog is lifting, as the fog is lifting. You've been here all along. The fog is lifting, as the fog is lifting, as the fog is lifting. You've been here all along. You breathe into all of my dreams. Oh, and light floods a star. fog is lifting, as the fog is lifting, as the fog is lifting, you've been here all along. Fog is lifting, as the fog is lifting, as the fog is lifting, you've been here all along. My eyes catch the golden light, drifting off into the night. My eyes catch the golden light, I'm drifting off into the night, night. As the fog is lifting, as the fog is lifting, you've been here all along. The fog is lifting, as the fog is lifting, as the fog is lifting, you've been here all along. My eyes catch the golden light, drifting off into the night. My eyes catch the golden light, drifting off into the night.
You do have an amazing voice, and people are saying this on the feed. John Kelly, who's a singer-songwriter himself, he says you have an absolutely amazing voice.
That's so kind. Thank you.
Amazing voice. Scotty Chambers is
Scotty,
giving you some props right
what's
now.
up?
Yeah. Guys, if you have a message for Lily, give it a like, give it a share, put it in the chat box on any of the streams you're watching.
Yeah,
I'm
if you have
happy.
any questions,
Yeah.
I would love to answer random questions.
We're live on her Instagram over here.
What's up?
7 channels on the I Love CVille network. Let's thank some of the people that are watching.
Cool. Thank you,
Devin
guys.
Wildly
Thanks for watching.
is watching right now. April Brooks Martin.
Hey, thanks for watching.
Let's see. Oscar is watching. Briseño, am I saying that right?
It's my cousin.
Okay, he's watching right now. Nicholas, is it Alex's brother watching right now?
Yes, Nicholas Orpee.
Yeah, what's up, Nicholas? I
What's
love
up,
your
man?
family. Give it a like and a share on any of the streams that you're watching. Tell us about that song.
Yeah, Lifted, man. Okay, so
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
It has the hook.
Yeah, I love that hook. It's so fun. So Lifted. Wow, there's so much I could say about Lifted. I'll start with my boss in Florida. He was always very like, Lily, you need to write another song, because I played there pretty regularly.
What kind of venue was it?
It was a coffee shop that I worked at.
Okay.
And so we had live music every Thursday night. So I'd play a lot of Thursday nights. And Brian was always like, Lily, you need to add to your set, write original stuff. I know you can do it. And so I was leaving work and I was like, all right, I'm going to write a song. And my contacts are bothering me. It was the first day I ever started using them. And I was like, it's kind of hazy. I can't see.
I wear them too.
Yeah, they're gray and they're the worst. But then I started drawing inspiration from, I would go to work pretty early before classes, and there was always fog, and there's like this lake you had to go around to get to work. And you could never see the other side of the fog, or of the lake, because of the fog, but you knew that it was there. And it's just kind of this idea that even though there's anxiety, even though there's depression, and that stuff sometimes is very foggy to your mind, and you can't see the other side, or you can't see what's going to come out of the situation, the season of life. It's just this idea that you are singing over yourself. The fog is lifting over my life, even if I don't see it, even if I don't fully believe it. I'm just going to speak life. And yeah, that's kind of the idea of the song. And then I went to David's house, or his name is David DePrez. He goes by David. And I was like, dude, I want to write a radio single. Like, I want it to sound like you could play it in H&M, Forever 21. Like, let's do it. And so
Well, you succeeded.
Thanks. The four of us just sat in a room, and we kind of drew inspiration from the song that I'd written earlier that day, and then just from like sermons and things like that.
You know what? Colleen Tyler says hello. Art Wheeler's
Hey.
watching. One of our common homies, Ray Cadell's watching.
Hey, Ray.
Love Ray. Love you, Ray.
Super great.
Yeah, he's a great dude, positive dude. Lorena Sanchez, hey, Lily, you sound so good.
Thank you.
Cecilio, so talented. What an amazing young woman. Talk to me about the words you mentioned, anxiety and depression. We all have it.
Yeah.
We're all managing it. It's more prevalent in our lives on some days than others.
Yeah.
What I loved about that, your song, your original, is you found the positive aspect of it.
I'm super optimistic as a person in general.
So am I, and it's contagious. And I feel like when you find someone, or you're in a room with someone who is also like super optimistic,
Yeah.
you're drawn to them.
For
right?
sure.
You want to be like, it's the saying, I totally believe this saying. If the people in your inner circle do not inspire you, then you don't have an inner circle, you have an inner cage. Okay?
Yeah, that's
and
wild.
and I feel like you're an inspiring person. Talk to us about the mindset of being positive, anxiety, and depression.
So, I guess since I was younger, pretty little, I just really struggled with a lot of just sadness, definitely anxiety. I don't think anxiety is a bad thing. Hear me out. Anxiety is a natural response of the body telling you that you're not safe or that something needs to change. However, sometimes in some people, and depending on the situation, this reaction of the body can overrun itself. It can cause some people to overthink or to feel just certain kinds of ways that they wouldn't normally feel if their body wasn't experiencing this kind of reaction to a surrounding, right?
Love that.
So for me,
it's like a defense mechanism, you're saying.
It's such a defense mechanism. Yeah. But being self-aware is when you start to realize, okay, I'm experiencing anxiety, but I am not anxiety. I'm experiencing depression, but I am not depression. And there's some days where it's really hard to get out of bed. It really is. And there's some days where you might be in class and you might start breathing, might hyperventilating and having an anxiety attack, and you just need to walk out, get some fresh air, and then regroup. But I think there's things that you can do to combat anxiety and depression, and one of those for me, and for every single person that I've been friends with that has experienced it, has been the power of life in the tongue and just speaking positively into your life. Yeah. So,
dude.
So I kind of just preached a little, but
no, so effing good.
Yeah, it's what I believe. So
no, deep and so visionary with perspective. It's so old soul.
That's
you
funny.
know, it was so good.
Thanks.
Where does that come from? Just living it, experience.
Just my life. I have really great family.
Yeah.
My grandmother is super self-aware, and
she's a rock star.
She is like the most incredible person. One of my heroes is my mom, my dad. They are just the most incredible people. Like, I've seen them give second, third, fourth, fifth, 100, 200 chances to my siblings and I, to the people around them. They never give up on people, and they never give up despite all of the lash that they received?
Yeah.
And just any situation. My family, I've seen them overcome so much. And I have to continue that. So
Sylvie Buford?
Yes.
Lily, you are so nice.
I
you are
love
a rock
her.
star. Anna Lorenza is
I
giving
met
you
her
some
in Puerto
props.
Rico.
Oh, yeah? Is she
Yeah.
watching in Puerto Rico now?
Sylvie, I think she was in Canada.
Oh, she's watching in Canada, Harris Tolber. How about that? Harris Tolber, on point, right, with what you're saying right here. Jocelyn, she's giving you some props.
Hey, Munoz.
Yeah, Munoz is giving you some big-time
Sweet.
props right now. Give it a like, give it a share.
Did
If you
not
want to
wanna see
relay
myself.
anything to Lily, I'm happy to do it. Put it in the chat box here. We're live on our Instagram over here. We're live on 7 channels on the I Love CVille network. You are making this show so effing easy.
Thanks for having me on here.
Oh.
It's super fun.
You're a breath of fresh air. Song number 3.
Song number 3. All right, so we're going to cape what up one. This song is called Falling.
Okay.
And just so you guys know, all these songs are available on Spotify, Amazon, Google,
Love
Apple
it.
Music, iTunes.
We're sounding good, Harris? All right, Harris Tolber is running the show here.
So yeah, this one's Falling. This is the one I released last Friday.
Okay.
It's snowing outside, and I'm looking at city lights and at houses I can't buy. I'm planning my whole life. I just close my eyes and I dreamt everything's alright. I woke up in a sweat. How did life end up like this? Don't know where I went wrong. Was I supposed to even move along? But if I stayed there, no, I wouldn't have made it far. But I woke up in the sweat. How did life end up like this? I don't know where I went wrong. Was I supposed to even move along? But if I stayed there, no, I wouldn't have made it far. Let my life fall like the stars. I'm falling down, falling hard. I'm falling hard, I'm falling. Oh, if I stayed there, no, I wouldn't have made it far. Let my life fall like the stars. I'm falling down, falling hard. I'm falling hard, I'm falling. Let go of things stuck in my head. These expectations are my end. There's more than just cold, lonely nights. It's okay not to know it all. If I stayed there, no, I wouldn't have made it far. Let my life fall like the stars. I'm falling down, I'm falling hard. I'm falling hard, I'm falling hard.
Lily. Oh my God. So effing good.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Goosebumps. Talk to me. Please.
It's like one of my favorite songs.
Oh my gosh. That might be one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Like, so good.
Thank you.
So, like, emotional. So, like, it's tangible.
Dang.
You know, I feel like it's like right here.
Yeah, it's right here for sure. Okay, so super real. I've never really talked about this on this kind of setting, platform. But the song originally started, it's snowing outside. We're looking at city lights at houses we can't buy, planning our whole lives. So if you listen to the song when I sang it, it was more like about me. But the song started in 2017, and I was super heartbroken, just like devastated, and kind of feeling like I was falling apart a little bit. And I wrote this entire song, and I was trying to produce it, and I couldn't. It just wasn't sounding right, and it wasn't where I needed it to be. At this point, I was in school, and it was such a tough transition. So tough. The first year and a half, it was hard. I really didn't. I was like, the only reason I'm staying in school is because I said I'm going to make a commitment. I'd already transferred, and I was like, I'm going to finish what I started, but that's literally the only reason I'm here. It felt like all these doors were closing that year. And so I just sit down one night, and I had the inspiration to change the words to make it more personal. Like, this isn't just something about whatever person. Like, this is about me. This is about this. You dream, and I never thought I was going to go to college. I never even could have dreamed that I would have graduated from college.
Why? You're brilliant.
That's a whole different story.
Okay, I'm going to ask you that story.
It just wasn't even like something I wanted.
Okay.
I did not think I was going to move to Lakeland, Florida. Like, it's smaller than Charlottesville. I wanted to be on tour. That's all I've wanted. I thought I would go to school, a couple years, drop out, tour. But it's just like crazy how everything changes. And I met this friend, Juliana, and she's absolutely incredible. And this we would always just tell each other, like, okay, we're in Lakeland, but if we'd stayed where we were, we wouldn't be growing. We wouldn't be uncomfortable. We wouldn't be changing. We wouldn't have met each other. We wouldn't be best friends. So that line, like, that says, if I stayed there, I wouldn't have made it far. Just this idea, like, it doesn't even matter if you move or not. It's the mental state you're in that no matter what's happening to me or around me, I am going to keep moving forward. And my life is falling, like the stars are always falling, but they are in perfect alignment. And that's the idea of falling down and falling hard, is you're always falling. I was in a state of where I felt like I was just constantly falling. But I knew that I was right where I was supposed to be. And it's another one of those songs where you're just like, man, I feel like I'm falling, but you know what? As I sing this, I'm going to feel peace and know that I'm right where I'm supposed to be.
I love it. I love it. Evo and Anna, so effing good, right? Evo says, I agree, so effing good.
I love Evo. That's my uncle.
Hazel's watching in Puerto Rico.
Hey, Mom.
Your mama, right?
My family's all over California.
Ken, is it Pascal?
Paschal. I just did a song with him in Spanish, actually.
He's watching in North Carolina. He says you sound absolutely amazing. Evo loves what he's hearing right now. Guys, give it a like, give it a share on any of the 7 Facebook pages you're watching. Instagram, give her some props over here. Live on Instagram as well. Your favorite aspect, writing songs, playing the guitar, singing, being a performer? Because you've got performer written all over you.
I love it.
I mean, you really do.
I love it. It's so fun.
And I already can tell, like, you love connecting with people. Mm-hmm. I bet that you use the songwriting as a way of, like, almost like it's therapeutic.
Yes, I was just telling Evo this last week. Like, the music I write is purely for healing purposes.
Right.
Like, it is purely to connect with people.
It's to improve your quality of life.
Well, it's to give people, like, the words for the things that they experience that they themselves don't know how to say. I'm not saying people are, like, whatever. I'm just saying sometimes we have a really hard time finding the words for a season. And I think that it's a gift that if you can write songs, you should use it. I'm not saying you have to be Taylor Swift. I'm just saying any gift that you have, whether it's carpentry, painting, doing this kind of show, like, do it to the best of your ability, and it will bring healing and community and just like this togetherness.
I totally.
That was hard, and this is my playing hand.
Sorry, don't break her playing hand. Sean Smith is watching from Louisville, Kentucky. Says, love you. Sean Smith says, so good. Your mom says, my favorite song right now is Wildfire.
I'm going to play that one next, actually.
I'm going to throw this to you here. And I literally mean this in the most, like, humble way possible. Okay. I'm a God-fearing man.
Yeah.
Okay. And Judah, you talk to this gentleman outside for us. As a God-fearing man, if we do not use the gifts that we have been blessed with, then it's like, why be blessed with these gifts in the first place?
Well, I think sometimes it's really hard for people to get to that place. It's so much about how you grew up to an extent, right? Like, there is so much that people go through, and we can't even begin to imagine. Like, I can't even begin to imagine people having parents that don't support them.
We're lucky, though.
Yeah, no, we're so blessed. And the thing is, like, if you have a gift and you are in a place where you can use it, use it. And sometimes there's times when you're not going to be able to use it, or there's seasons where it may be a little dormant, but I would definitely say, like, talk to yourself, talk to God, and figure out what it is that you're passionate about, what makes you angry and frustrated, and then, like, find a solution for it. But just understanding that, yes, it is so important to use gifts, but I totally believe, like, we have to help each other bring those gifts out of each other. And I definitely would not be where I am if my friends and family didn't encourage me constantly. Lily, get up, you can do this. Lily, you're amazing, you can do this. Lily, yeah, you messed up. Let's get up again and keep going.
I love it.
So I want to be that for other people, and hopefully more people want to be that for other people.
I love it. Do you feel as if you are an inspiration to people and or a leader? And do you try to embody those mindsets? Because you have this gift, and singing, songwriting, and performing is undoubtedly a gift. And when you can connect with people, the reason people connect with talented musicians like yourself is because they see some aspect of themselves in the music that you're playing. Mm-hmm. Like something that I may be going through, or Judah may be going through, our producer, or Harris may be going through, or Lauren, our producer, may be going through. And there are our respective lives, and we hear it in your words and your lyrics and how you play music. We then connect with you, and then we almost pull from it, apply it to us, and see if we can make our lives a little bit better. Throw that entire topic to you.
Yeah, so I definitely think that as far as leadership goes, I think we all just have to realize that somebody's looking at us, whether it's a good thing or not. And you get to choose what you do with that. So whether you are going to have integrity and pursue things with excellence, it's totally up to you. That requires no talent to have integrity. And
that's so true. I bet you that was drilled into you growing up, wasn't it?
No, it's something that I've really been learning the last couple of years, actually.
That's beautiful.
And I would definitely say that I write primarily to honor God. And I believe that when I write for that purpose, that it transcends and becomes something that everybody can relate to, and something that people can draw the message that they need to out of it. Because I only know my perspective, really. I can talk to people all day long. I can volunteer all day long. I can get to know stories. But at the end of the day, like, yes, I can write about it. Yes, I can do this and that. I have to write my perspective and not think that I'm all that and that mine's the only perspective. I totally understand that what I'm writing is transcending into people's lives in a completely different way. And I think the aspect of leadership is saying, this is something I wrote. This is yours now. Bring it back to me and tell me your story and how this relates to you.
So good.
And let's make a community and let's unite and let's be one body. So I think that's where, I write for me, but I also don't write for me, if that makes sense.
All right, that makes perfect sense. That was so well spoken, so like approachable and clear, and I freaking love it. And I'm gonna add to this, it's like with integrity, it's like integrity is one of the only aspects of our personal self that someone cannot take away from you, but you can give away your integrity. No one can take it, but you can give it away.
Yeah.
And I think your music is like so like pure.
Thanks.
And like genuine and authentic. And I'm just thoroughly enjoying this.
Thanks. I'm excited
Thoroughly.
to play Wildfire for you.
People are asking for Wildfire. Ken says, play Wildfire. It's epic.
I love Wildfire.
Is this your favorite?
No, Falling is
Okay.
right now. Falling is my favorite.
Do you have shifts and favorites?
Oh, of course.
Okay. And
every
what-
new song is my new favorite song.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that? Did you
Just-
put so much into it and it's so
It's
like
my baby.
it's so near?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my child.
Okay. Wildfire.
So I'll explain more later,
Okay.
but I do have to give a disclaimer. Joey Ramirez is the one that plays guitar in the recording. I'm a rhythm guitar player, and he's a lead guitar player.
Okay.
And so it doesn't sound anything like the recording. And also, it's a duo. So
Okay.
I'm going to sing his part. I hope that's okay, Joey.
I don't think
but-
Joey's gonna care.
Yeah, I think Joey's going to be excited
Yeah.
that we're playing it. But just that disclaimer, it is a duo. So when you hear the recording, you're going to hear me and him singing, and his voice is phenomenal. And so is his guitar playing. So here we go. Wild, step into the wild. Come open your eyes, though it may be unclear. River, step into the river, trust in what it brings. To let us hear. If this is all I am to know for now. It's so sorry. Can we restart the song?
We can do anything you want. Live show at its finest.
I hate that it's live and I just messed up, but we're gonna start over.
I like it. I love the courage to
Okay.
restart. Here's Tolbert.
I would rather restart than like pretend like that was okay.
No problem. We're going to restart. Ken says, Hazel, I was blessed to have your daughter recently work on my first Spanish version of one of my songs. She's amazing.
I love Ken. He gave me an amazing opportunity to do a song in Spanish. All right, we're going to do Wildfire again.
Let's do it. Wildfire.
Okay. Step into the wild. Come open your eyes. Though it may be unclear, river, step into the river, trust in what it brings, lean into it, let us hear. If this is all I am to know for now, it's okay. It's all beautiful right here. Fire, step into the fire. It's running through my bones. Oh, it's burning all I feel. If this is all I am to know for now, it's okay. It's all beautiful right here. Right here. Right here. Letting go to make it clear. Ooh, I'm letting go to make it clear. It's okay. It's all beautiful right here.
Lily, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
So good. Talk to us about this song.
Yeah. Honestly, okay, so I think what's more important is what happened before we even wrote the song.
Ooh.
I think I mentioned earlier that I had this writing session with Joey. So we had been connecting for a few months and like, okay, let's co-write. And then finally, like, it was gonna happen and we set a date. And I experienced intense anxiety, just very insecure, Joey's so incredibly talented. There's no way that
Joey Ramirez.
Okay. There's no way that I'm up to par with how talented he is, and we're gonna be in this session, and I'm not gonna have anything to say or anything to write. And I just like let all these lies just consume me for honestly like a straight week, like, to the point where I was at work one day and I just couldn't like breathe. And my boss was like, Lily, chill out. It was the same day. He's like, relax, go home, take a breath, and then you're gonna go to your session and it's gonna be okay. Honestly, love Brian Godding, best boss I've ever had. But so I'm getting ready for the session. I asked him, hey, do you want me to bring you a cup of coffee? Because I was coming from my job and like I was a barista. So I have this cup of coffee and it spills. Like the entire time I'm walking, I'm shaky and the coffee is spilling. And so I think I ended up giving him like half a cup of coffee because I was so nervous. And then we got there and it was so chill. It was the most chill experience. And I had this line that I had written like a month prior, and it's all beautiful right here. And I was like, hey, I feel like we could use this. And then he was like, we can use this. And then we wrote the song in 2 hours. And for me, it's about how I was getting ready to graduate college and I had no idea what I was doing, where I was going to live, what I was going to do for work after. And it was just like, okay, I don't really have the opportunity to go to the mountains right now and just like chill out, but it can be beautiful right where I'm at. And so it's just this idea that no matter where you are physically or emotionally, it is all beautiful right here and it's going to be okay. Like, it's not that bad.
I love it. I love it. Hazel said, and she's watching in Puerto Rico, says, this song speaks to our situation right now. It's okay. It's all beautiful right here. I was singing it all morning. Evo says, I wanted to cry along and hard during this song.
I love my family. They're so dramatic.
Louise Long is watching in Charlotte, North Carolina, and
Hi.
says, this is fantastic music for the office on our lunch break. Guys, we ask you to give it a like and a share on any of the Facebook channels you're watching. Over here, we are streaming to
My
Lily's
Instagram. What's up, guys?
She is crushing it right now. We are already 55 minutes in.
Okay.
And you have just made this so freaking easy.
Thanks. It's been really fun being on here.
Well, I just followed your lead.
Cool.
Okay, and it's been easy peasy here. Song numero 5. Give us an insight of what we're gonna hear.
Okay. This last one is called Little Girl, and I wrote it while I was driving around the lake, probably after work or church or something, one night in Florida. In Florida.
Okay.
Do you want me to give the explanation for it now or after?
No, let's go after.
Okay, cool. Little girl in a dream, don't wake her up, let her sleep. The leaves are changing from green to gold. Little girl, don't grow old. Little girl in a dream, don't wake her up, let her sleep. Leaves changing from green to gold. Little girl, don't grow old, don't grow old, don't grow old.
Is that song about you?
For sure it's about me.
Wow. Tell me about that.
Yeah. So there's this saying, like, to have childlike faith. And no matter, like, what age you are, you can have this childlike faith. And it sucks, like, being in the music industry. It really does sometimes.
Why? Because you feel like it's like one step forward, 2 steps back?
Well, not really that so much as, like, what people have to say. I get a lot of make sure that you're signed by 30. You're just one hit away. You've got this. You're so talented. I can't believe nobody's picked you up by now. Oh, when did you start? Like last year? Like all these things are like, growing up, had a lot of like people my age. You're like, why don't you just be normal? Like, why do you have to sing? Like, why don't you just come to school? Like, why do you have to travel? Because I used to travel a lot to sing, to do gigs and stuff. And it was just a lot of like, people don't mean to say the things they say, I don't think, but it's you like have these huge dreams and people go, okay, well, what's your plan B? What's your backup? What are you going to do when music doesn't work out, not if. They just kind of like speak negativity over your life, and it's something that you have to combat every single day. And it's this idea that like, if I keep a childlike faith, no matter if I get big with music or not, whatever, like I'm okay. Because my home is in my heart. My home isn't found in the things of this world. It's not found in my clothes, what I look like, what I own, how good I am at music, how far I am along with it. It's about what I have in my heart. And then it's just a reminder, like, keep going. Keep doing what you love to do, even if you have to nanny or whatever the case is. Like, keep following your dreams. It's so worth it at the end of the day.
Where do you get this perspective from?
I'm a Christian, and I really firmly believe that my faith in Jesus Christ is what propels me and what takes me everywhere. And there's so many hard stories in the Bible. There's, and these people are constantly overcoming and constantly having faith. And I see this play out in my own family's life. There's just been so many like crappy situations. And I've never once seen my parents give up. And I just am really inspired by that. Like if the plan has to change, the plan changes, but they never give up. And I don't ever want to give up. And there's like literal, like people that are really hurting out there and people that are really in so much pain. And they have it so much worse than I am, which is not to say like there's not days I don't have it bad or whatever. But it's just this faith that keeps me strong and knowing like I'm here because I am building something greater than myself. And I think it's like this intrinsic motivation. Like I have to let go. I have to remind myself like it's not about singing. It's not about the stage. It's not about performing. It has to be intrinsic motivation, never anything that's outside, because money comes and goes. People come and go, situations come and go, but the love of God never changes, and it's steadfast. And that's found in your heart and not in like things.
You're amazing.
Thanks.
You're absolutely amazing. This show has been Harris. Amazing, right? Harris Tolber's our director, guys. He's keeping us on air. The who, what, when, where, why. How can we get your music?
Yeah.
How can we engage with you? Social, everything.
Yeah. So my name is Lily Garay. It's Lilyggaray. Garay, not Gray, not Gary. Garay. And you can find me on Instagram at Lily Garay. My Facebook page is Lily Garay. My website is lilygaray.com. And yeah, you can connect with me on Instagram. It's my preferred method, but I understand Facebook. I'm on it every day. And then my website for booking purposes, portfolio purposes, more about me, things like that. It's all on my website, lilygaray.com.
Spotify,
yes. Spotify, if you use Apple Music, if you use Google Play, Deezer, Amazon Music, SoundCloud, YouTube. A lot of people use YouTube, and all my stuff is on YouTube. You just have to look up the name of the song and my name, or just look up my name and you'll find it. But yeah, I'd love to connect more with people online, answer questions, things like that. And if you leave a question in one of the live streams, I'll be sure to answer it later today.
I love it, guys. You are so well-spoken and so talented, and the future is so super bright, as is the present. I was just moved by the entire set. We will send you all the content following the show.
Sweet.
Harris Tolber will do a fantastic job of producing and editing it. I'm truly grateful for your most precious commodity, which is your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me. It's really been fun in this the atmosphere here
It's
is
chill.
very, very chill, very welcoming and open.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. We will archive the entire show on ilovecville.com, ilovecville.com for the entire show. Lily Garay is ridiculously talented. And I think you saw that over the last 63 minutes here on the I Love CVille show. We close the program the same way every single time. We ask everybody that is watching, whether you're in Puerto Rico, whether you're in Louisville, Kentucky, Charlotte, North Carolina, folks watching in Florida, outside Chicago, across the Commonwealth, to embody the golden rule. We encourage everyone to treat each other how you want to be treated yourself. And I feel like Lily touched on that about 3 or 4 minutes ago when she was talking about how sometimes folks from time to time, they say things that they don't mean, whether subconscious or not. And I encourage everyone that's watching, just embody the golden rule. Treat the folks around you like you want to be treated yourself. And it'll have an amazing, positive, viral impact throughout the entire community. And I feel like the country, I feel like Charlottesville, I feel like the world needs that more than ever. We love you guys. We love connecting with you through this platform. We will see you Monday at 12:30 on the I Love CVille show with a showcase of 2 restaurateurs that are doing some big-time things in our Charlottesville and Central Virginia community. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, the rest of the afternoon, and this weekend, guys, have fun. Get after it. Be safe. I'm Jerry Miller. Take care.
Sweet.
So good.
Thanks.
So good.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Our pleasure. One more thing is we're going to take what we call the hero photo.